Hey guys, my name's Barry McGuire. This is McGuire Mechanical. It's basically American manufacturing as we know it. I have worked aerospace mainly throughout my life, and I'm just going to introduce a video service to people that want to learn how to survive the next apocalypse, which seems to be coming up on us pretty quick. So, anyway, all you really need for that would be an email and a simple 14-inch lathe. I have grinding equipment, other lathe equipment, but you're pretty much just going to need to worry about fixing things that are going to be breaking without having much support. It looks like we're going into isolationism in the United States, and I don't know. I've got some mortality issues I'm kind of dealing with. My dad kind of died young, and I'm kind of, you know, pushing about a decade. When I got about 10 years left, and if you were in a insurance business and you looked at me, and I'd probably be about 72 or 3 years old at my, you know, projected death. And, it kind of gets on you. I'm 59, and I just spent my life, kind of dedicated to American manufacturing. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I gave up my life. It seems like for, of course, getting family fed and that kind of thing. But you get to a point in life sometimes, and you just feel, hey, what was it really about? And I'm going through a year solid, over a year solid of unemployment. I had a job briefly for 2 weeks. It was right before the election, and it was the weirdest deal. I was training an El Salvadoran kid with a bunch of bullet holes, and I think the company was actually worried about this pending immigration. They laid a bunch of people off, and yeah, that's Packline Engineering. I don't know if you know them, whatever. I don't think they have a little fish, Christian fish symbol on their website. They've just been exploiters, like most of the people in the valley. I'm from the San Joaquin Valley, and it just seems like it's just been a endless cycle of exploitation of people. I was fortunate enough to get out for a while, enough to realize that there are, um, real jobs. There's jobs that will sustain you and make you happy and have vacations, and it's really becoming non-existent in our culture, and people think it's normal to have that 6 days off on a continuous basis for years and years after working and working and not seeing the benefit of that, and then we're worried now as a country about our entitlement programs, and frankly I am too, and I'm here to introduce people on how to fix shit. So here it is. I'm pretty damn good at it. I've been doing it for other people in job shops. I've also made radar equipment. I'd probably get back into aerospace, but man, I don't feel like working corporate, and it's just been such a, whatever they thought about and trickle down economy, it didn't work. Okay, I'm just here. Okay, I'll have a political bias. I'm libertarian, and I'm pretty middle of the road. But what does that mean anymore? I'm fucking been called liberal pussy, and I'm ready to throw down for that right to say call people out is stupidity. Absolute, some stuff in this happening right now in this country is just absolute lunacy. But anyway, not too much into politics. I don't want to get into too much of politics. I'm starting this vlog to, in all seriousness, just to pass down important information to my grandson about survival. Waiting on my compressor to fire up. But I do feel this pending mortality, I got 10 years, 5 years, I don't know, I had anyway, I have some screening to do, and you're at that cusp of questioning a lot of not faith-based issues in life, but legacy. Kind of want to leave something behind, and want to be able to leave the ability for somebody to self-sustain themselves. I mean, just literally take a motorcycle that's sitting in a junkyard and be able to, really put it back together and make it run and that kind of thing, and other stuff. I'm doing a flange for one of those Chinese import excavators, and then I'll be showing you guys how to make these adapters for that equipment. And basically it's going to be on a splitter. It goes on to the end of that. And then I got tons of things to do. I have tool grinding to show people. Maybe it can come a time when tools may be very hard to get. Import stuff. The mill is one of the most important features in the shop, and kind of go over that. So this is just an introduction to me. I think I've thrown some videos out there, but I haven't made any kind of serious attempt at trying to communicate. But again, this is also for my grandson, Bentley. I'm afraid for the future. That's it. So I'm gonna get going on this, and then support, whatever you can. I'm new at this shit, so bear with me. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this. And I need equipment. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I'm just doing this to show folks, that you can do it. I got this on a BFD, this lathe. It's very old, 75 years old, and it's really solid, It's just an American-made piece of equipment. The whole city of Cincinnati was dedicated to these machines, and it was just a good time in America. I don't think we're going to get there again at the kind of, you need infrastructure in this country, and I don't think we're going to get it. I think Musk put in a big gigafactory, so China has jobs. Anyway, this is what we're looking at. gotta open up the flange. I'm running out pretty good. Dedicated directions, probably have them. What you're going to find in a home shop or anything that you're doing is everything's going to be messy. You know, I'm not going to pretend that I got a clean shop. I'm not going to put this bullshit in the blog. I really, want people to know how to survive. Basically what I did is just open that up. This is old scrap material. It came out of power transmission stuff for agriculture. You can find a key for survival in the future might be to get as much bar stock get your hands on it. And then that's basically what I have now is I got a lot of, some people call it junk, but you can actually use a lot of this. This flange was made off of the inch and 5/16 collar material that I have over here. So I cut that off and made it work. So, and then I just have tons of this stuff, which is a good thing, I think if you're gonna make it on your own in a shop or anything in life, it's you just get that stuff picked up while you can, while it's free. It was at a scrapyard and I got it real cheap. So, and there's a few things that I got planned to show guys how to do inline boring. We're going to go through that. We're going to actually make a machine. But again, this is just an introduction of what I do in a home shop environment. Real home shop, just authentic as hell. And, I got through a year of unemployment out of this thing, and I'm not rich. And maybe the key for survival in the future is not necessarily monetary accumulation, because I think what people are going to lose a lot in the marketplaces and everything else, and you just have to be prepared. Yes, there may be a zombie apocalypse, and I think it's going to be from a diet drug of some kind that our new FDA approves. People are going to be sucked up, little zombies running around maybe on bicycles, or I don't know what's going to happen, but it just seems an odd world, and I want to just make sure that my grandson Bentley is prepared, so he could maybe possibly look at these later on and go, hey, that's my grandpa. Oh, I need to use the lathe. I know how to use the lathe. He showed me. And I picked this thing up for $900. Beautiful. It looks awful, but I'm not going to worry about paint at this point. I do need to do the tray. The chip trays over here. I'm going to go through and paint it, get that done. I think I am going to paint this, but I did do the wiring and the VFD stuff. But yeah, it's this shop is a chicken Chinese. No, it's a Chinese noodle house of a machine shop. And my wife, I think we eventually want to just make an apartment out of this. Because I don't know, it just I have a ranch, and I'm going to be doing some projects up there, and I'm going to be building a shop. So I hope you guys tag along. And again, this is a introduction to McGuire Mechanical and survival of a zombie apocalypse and how to do that from home. All right, over and out.